Hit that like button, you see it. Here we introduce Monique.
What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I would love to date a single active father. I am not interested in having any more children. So my future partner is someone who has a child, is not interested in having any more kids. I want to blend a family and just keep it there. I'm looking for a man that is emotionally stable, emotionally intelligent, and can be emotionally supportive. That's like really what I'm looking for. And just a man that knows how to communicate, wants to travel. So that's pretty much the overview.
All right. She laid out her guy, and I can see this happening. Why can I see this happening? Because she is looking for a single father, right? Most women do not get on here and say they want a single father. Single father, to me, and I'm taking it like this, meaning he has a child and he's single, raising a child, and she has a child, single, raising a child, and then they blend those families together. Now, that makes more sense than you just being out here looking for a man when you have a child. That's the most sensible way to go about it, right? Now, depending on what type of man he is, depending on what you're looking for money wise, you just might get this if you just focus in on single fathers. So far, a good profile. Let's go.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. I do not want a man that is not emotionally available. If you do have children, I do not want to date a man that is not active in his child's life or children's life. Um, a man that just is not interested in actually building a partnership.
So, you'll date a man with no kids, but he has to know that you don't want to have any more kids.
Correct. Like if he maybe can have children or just has made his mind up that he doesn't want children, I'm all for it. I just don't want to date someone that once we fall in love, you're like, oh, I kind of changed my mind. I want to discuss children. That's not going to work.
Okay. All right.
Well, that's a very blunt statement. She don't want any more kids. She doesn't want your kids. She wants you to have your own kids, which is kind of weird. Maybe she can't have any more. Maybe the experience of having a child was so nerve wracking and not her thing that she doesn't want to do it again. Maybe that could be it. Now, she's looking for someone who either doesn't have kids and doesn't want kids or can have kids, or someone who's a single father, right? Who's an active single father. Single father, as I said, to me is specific. Now, she's getting way, way, way into the weeds looking for this specific guy, okay? Maybe she might get lucky. I don't know. Because there are men out there who cannot have kids, who don't want kids. But if they didn't want kids, why would they come over there and be with you? Let's go.
What about looks? Should he look a certain way?
No disrespect, but no one who is considered to be overweight. It's not that I don't find men overweight attractive. I just want someone who is healthy, that takes care of himself inside and out. Height doesn't really matter. I'm 5'3", so most men are typically taller than me. I don't care about bald hair, beard, without a beard. That doesn't really matter. Just someone who's physically fit and likes to be active.
Okay. Now, should he make a certain amount of money?
I would say anywhere from 50 to 60K starting.
Okay, 50, 60K starting. You're in Chicago. Should he?
See, that's amazing. That is freaking amazing. I haven't been on the internet that long, or YouTube for that matter, but you men have managed to shame the women from being 100K or above down to he just needs to take care of himself at 50K. That's amazing that you all have managed to do that. Shame the women into backing down from the criteria that she started with. Now, she's in the financial sector or something similar to that, which basically means she makes a decent amount of money. You see what she's willing to compromise on? That's a good thing. As a matter of fact, maybe we should look into that. It's a good thing that the women are saying they'll take you at 50K. They'll take you if you're taking care of yourself. Okay? Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a sign of compromise on the women's side. Maybe you men need to think about that too. On your side, compromising.
He be in Chicago?
No, he can be anywhere in the United States. I'm open.
Okay. Everyone's like, you're very clear on what you desire.
Yes. I've worked on this a long time.
Okay. That's it, Kendra can.
Sure. Okay. Let me see if I can.
Looks like you're in really good shape.
Yes.
Okay. How many tattoos do you have?
A lot, Kendra. I used to work in a tattoo shop. I used to actually be a body piercer. So I have a lot of tattoos.
Okay. Yeah, I see a lot of tattoos on your arms.
Yes.
Okay. When was your last relationship, Monique?
In 2021.
21. What's the age range you would date?
Anywhere from 32 to about 40.
32 to 40. When was your, oh, you told me, you don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I've been celibate for a year and a half.
Okay. Are you celibate until a relationship?
Yes.
Okay. Marriage or a relationship?
Relationship. I want to test it out before we get married.
Okay, gotcha.
But yes, a relationship.
3 flaws you have to work on.
I would say that I can be pretty no nonsense. So I do think that there is some room for just to be a little bit more pliable in certain areas. I can be impatient and I can be a little bit controlling. So I do need to kind of peel back on that a little bit.
Those are 3 characteristics that men can't stand. Controlling, unflexible. That's what it says to me. I don't know what it says to the men, but that's what it says to me. You see how she ran down the list? It's like no compromise in that list at all. Does that bode well? She doesn't want children. She wants you to do this, 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 and this. Emotionally intelligent, emotionally available. You don't have to make 50K. See, that you don't have to make a lot of money is what is supposed to reel you in. But then again, she's going to be telling you what to do and when to do and how to do it and how it looks. She seems that type. Although the tattoos kind of belie her real rigid standards. She understands where she's going. So you know Pookie can't go over there. No nonsense can go over there. It's just going to be a very small niche that's going to be able to go over there. She could probably get what she wants, but that man who don't want kids and she's only 30-something, it's going to be real hard for you. And you got a kid, and you got tattoos, and you seem kind of bitchy. That's just not going to work.